It's Saturday, June 28th, and we've got a lot to look at today as there's a major weather. As there's some strong storms that are coming into the United States over the next couple of days. Let's go ahead and begin with what's happening across the country. But first of all, what we're going to be talking about today is what's happening over the next 3 to 4 days. And let's go ahead and get right into what's happening across the country right now. Like I just said, we've got some storms in the Oklahoma and Kansas area, basically ranging from Tulsa all the way up to Fort Scott. They're in completely different states, but you should know what I'm talking about. And then it ranges even into Carthage or whatever, however you say that, Missouri. And then up here in South Dakota, we've got some strong storms near Webster, Aberdeen, and Redfield, which could bring a potential for some strong thunderstorms, and even some hail up to the size of golf balls in that area. And then we've got some light rain showers and other things like that in the other Minnesota area. Nothing strange, but I'm sorry the light turned off. That was my monitor, but because I'm not on my monitor right now. Okay, I don't know what it just did, but okay. If it was more light over here, we could take a look at this tropical disturbance. Because apparently we've now gotten some tropical disturbance over here on the west and east side of Mexico. The west side does not look too organized. It's not like a very strong thunderstorm, or it's not like a very strong tropical storm or hurricane right now, but as well as this one was just issued today, so I'm not really too concerned right now about the formation of a hurricane or two. The hurricane that we had trying to form over here in the Sargasso Sea or whatever, not fully sure what sea that is, but it was trying to form a hurricane, but it is not going to work. And it failed to form one. So, yeah. Now if we go ahead and take a look at our severe thunderstorm watch for today. Our severe thunderstorm outlook for today, which it's called categorical, but that just means severe thunderstorm. We've got a pretty big chance for some strong thunderstorms and even a possible spin-up tornado or two in this area. Moving on into the evening, probably the afternoon and evening hours, late afternoon, early evening hours, which ranges from Nebraska up to Minnesota and even into eastern parts of Wisconsin, even into western parts of Wisconsin, and southern parts of South Dakota. Then we've got some areas in the New York and Pennsylvania area, which could bring a potential for some strong thunderstorms, even a possible EF1 tornado. The chance is not too likely over there, as their temperatures and atmosphere is not as bad as the area in South Dakota, Minnesota, Nebraska, and Wisconsin. There's a marginal risk around that, which ranges all the way into southeastern parts of Ohio, north parts of West Virginia, northern parts of Virginia, Maryland, New York, or not New York, but like Delaware and stuff like that, and even into western parts of Massachusetts. This will range into south parts of Vermont, and could bring a potential for some strong thunderstorms, heavy rain showers. The thunderstorms will be mainly moderate, though. It's kind of in the middle on the top, as you can see. Then we've also got another marginal risk around this, which is basically just a level 2 out of 5 risk, which will bring just the potential for some moderate thunderstorms, light or heavy rain showers. Nothing too bad. And then the green, everywhere else in the United States, could bring a potential for some possible light thunderstorms. Just some light rain showers now and then. Even moderate rain showers. This will bring a pretty big tornado threat for areas like Minneapolis. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. Minneapolis, Clear Lake, Minnesota, and areas like that. We could even see a potential for an EF3 tornado today. So make sure you are weather aware and stay indoors. There's also another risk around that, which is a 2% tornado risk. It's basically like a 2 out of 15 or something for an EF5. So basically, y'all are just going to have EF1 to EF2 tornadoes possible, as well as in this New York and Massachusetts area, potential for EF1 to EF2 tornadoes. And that will bring a threat for some severe wind in those areas, even up to 60 or 70 mile per hour winds, as well as some possible softball-sized hail in this area that I just circled, and some other baseball-sized hail in this area, not including the area that's the circle inside. Then we could have potential for some golf ball-sized hail in the brown around that, which could bring some damage to vehicles, a little bit of damage to roofs, and stuff like that. There's a pretty big threat for some strong thunderstorms. There's a threat for some strong thunderstorms up here in this Wisconsin and Iowa area for tomorrow, which is June 29th, Sunday. June 29th, which could bring a threat for some strong thunderstorms, and even a potential tornado or two, as well as the moderate risk around that could bring a potential for some moderate thunderstorms, heavy rain showers, as well with the Virginia and Maryland area. Anywhere else in the light green in the United States could bring a potential for some light thunderstorms, light rain showers, nothing too bad. And we actually might not have a tornado today, but what I was talking about just a minute ago was a potential tornado up here in this area or something like that. I don't really remember, but apparently there's not a threat for tornadoes tomorrow that the SPC has issued yet. But this could bring some 60 or 70 mile per hour winds in this area, this yellow area, and some potential 30 or 50 mile per hour winds in the brown areas around that. And we could see a max of golf ball sized hail in these areas. Nothing too crazy. But yeah. Now, this is our severe weather outlook for not tomorrow, but the next day, which is June 30th, I believe. Yeah, it'll be Monday, June 30th. We've got a threat for some moderate thunderstorms, heavy rain showers in the Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina, Maryland areas like that, as well as in the Illinois and Indiana area, even into some parts of Missouri. Although the threat for severe weather is not too severe in these areas, there's a potential for some light thunderstorms and light to moderate rain showers in the light green anywhere else in the United States. This is what our weather radars will be looking at. We'll be looking over the next 2 and into the morning hours of Monday. Starting with right now, we've got some storms up there in the South Dakota area. Those storms really do blow up later in the evening hours. On to Sunday morning, they'll be about right there. We've got some storms coming up from the Gulf. As in the afternoon hours, we have some storms starting to fire up tomorrow afternoon in the Iowa area. And even into Monday morning, we have some strong storms in Oklahoma, which we haven't had some strong storms in Oklahoma in a while, but it looks like they will return Monday morning. Click right here to subscribe to Ryan Hoyle. Click right here to subscribe to Max Velocity. Click right here to subscribe to me, and click right here to watch my latest video. Them two are the reason why I created my channel, to keep people weather aware. And I will start to go live during these severe weather events soon. And I will try to post every other day. And as always, stay safe.